718.
Well, I'm the boss.
I'm a boss.
Oh, here I call the shots.
It's the boss.
Show him who's the boss.
Mr. Talk 718.
I'm a boss to a worker.
Talk Life Media family. Tonight, we're not talking about a conspiracy. We're talking about a business plan. The one that controls Congress. It's called the Lobbyists Playbook. You ever wonder why healthcare never changed? Why big pharmacy keeps getting richer? Why every new law somehow helps corporations instead of patients? That's not a glitch. That's the design. This is the episode where we expose the blueprint, how corporations write the law that keep you sick, broke, and dependent on the same system they profit from. Have you ever heard of lobbyists? Do you know what a lobbyist do? Well, if you don't, let me tell you what they really are and what they really do. They are, and what they really do, they are the unofficial lawmakers. They write the bills, hand them to your representatives, and walk away with favors. It's not democracy. It's outsourcing policy to the highest bidder. Now, over 70% of healthcare bills introduced in Congress last year had direct input from corporate lobbyists, not patients' advocates, not doctors, not nurses, not lobbyists. These people literally walk into congressional offices with pre-written legislation. They slide it across the desk, and the politician just changed the letterhead. There's a revolving door between Capitol Hill and corporate boardrooms. Politicians leave Congress and become lobbyists. Lobbyists leave pharma and become regulators. Regulators leave the FDA and go back to consulting for the same companies they were supposed to be policing. It's a circle of corruption stamped with a government seal. Here's how it works. A senator votes against lowering drug prices. 6 months later, they're on the board of a pharmaceutical firm. A coincidence, right? Nah. It's the playbook, just the playbook. So now we got to follow the money. So let's follow the money again. Since 2020, corporate lobbying spending has topped $4.1 billion a year, and healthcare is always at the top. Big Pharma alone spends more on lobbying than oil, defense, and tech combined. Why? Because one loophole in one bill can mean billions in profit. Lobbyists don't need to bribe a whole Congress. Just a few committee chairmen or women. That's how the game is played. They don't buy votes, they buy silence. Now, I got a question. Have anybody ever heard of ALEC? ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council? Well, it's a group where corporate lawyers literally draft state-level laws. They hand those down to a local politician who passes them off as their own. Remember earlier I said they just changed the letterhead? They've written laws to block price transparency, restrict generic medicine, and protect insurance profiles. That's not influence, that's infiltration. And the same companies that write those laws are the ones running your commercials during the news break. You can't fight what you don't know exists, but now you know. You ever notice how every investigation into big pharma, big insurance, or big lobbying ends the same way? No fines, no jail? Well, no, let me reiterate. They end the same way. They get fines, but they get no jail time. Because in America, the cost of breaking the law is just another line in the budget. They don't care about punishment. They only care about profit. They've built a system where lying to Congress costs less than telling the truth, where killing competition pays better than saving lives, and we let it happen. Because we're too busy surviving to see who's writing the rules. So what's the fix? The fix is always transparency, accountability, and pressure. The only thing that scares a lobbyist is exposure. The only thing that scares a politician is public outrage. We don't need new promises. We need a new backbone in Washington. We need people who can't be bought, who aren't scared to say no to billionaires. Until then, healthcare will stay a hostage industry, and the same people writing our laws will keep cashing in on your sickness. This is Talk Life Radio, a subsidiary of Talk Life Media, and I am Mr. Talk 718. The truth doesn't need permission to be told. On the next episode is the cost of cure inside America's medical debt machine. Now, just remember, we're not done. We're just getting louder. It's your man, Mr. Talk 718, the boss.
Like a bow.
I'm a boss. I'm a leader.
You know who the boss is.
The buck stops here.
Mr. Talk 718.
Okay, I'm the big kahuna here. You have a problem with that?
I'm the big